Welcome to Check Your Day, the daily podcast with Renča, aka your guide through the jungle called Czech. We spend 5 minutes from Monday to Friday to get better at one topic in Czech. Ahoj, welcome! This week is all about cheese. We have already covered how to say in Czech smoked cheese or cheese in slices, that means sliced cheese. Also, we know how to say different amounts from, for example, 150 grams up to 1 kilo. So if you missed that, go to the episode 36, listen to it, because you will need it for Friday's episode. I have prepared for you 2 dialogues and you will find it pretty helpful. Today, we will learn how to say different kinds of cheese, meaning, for example, Parmazán and so on. And then I will show you the changes that will happen when you add amounts so that you can combine all the previous episodes and you will need it for it to make sense. First, I will tell you what kinds of cheese are of masculine gender, that means ten, and which ones are feminine, that means ta. This is where we start, and then in the second part, I will show you how the endings change depending on the gender. So, let's dive right in. Jdeme na to. Ten Eidam. You know this cheese, it's Eidam, and you will frequently eat it when you order fried cheese in the Czech Republic, because that's what they frequently use to prepare this traditional, typical Czech dish. Then hermelín. This cheese is like a Czech version of camembert. Then romadur. This one is pretty smelly, not in a good way. So when people buy, they frequently put it into like jars or some containers so that the rest of the fridge or whatever place doesn't get contaminated. But some people love it. Then Emmental. This cheese is, you can guess from the name, it's the cheese with big holes in it. Then Parmazán. Then Parmazán. This cheese, it's tricky because there are 2 versions that you may come across in Czech. To be honest, I prefer the second version, Parmazán, because it sounds nicer to me. But the preferable version by the dictionaries and the standard Czech is the first version. Then cheddar. You probably know cheddar cheese, so this is the way we write it in Czech. Ta niva. This is again Czech version of Roquefort. Ta gouda. This cheese is used a lot. You know it from English. Ta mozzarella. This is funny. Mozzarella, we pronounce it the way you have just heard, but the spelling stays the same, like in the original version. Ta koliba. This is smoked cheese. It comes from Slovakia. We love it. Awesome. Now we know how we say different kinds of cheese in Czech. And now I will read you a certain amount of cheese. And I would like you to listen carefully what changes you can hear. Is it the same for the masculine as well as for the feminine, or are there differences? 20 deka Eidamu, 20 deka hermelínu, 20 deka romaduru, 20 deka emmentálu, 20 deka parmezánu, 20 deka parmazánu, 20 deka cheddaru, 20 deka nivy, 20 deka goudy, 20 deka mozzarelly, 20 deka koliby. Yes, you got it. All the kinds of cheese that are of masculine gender have the ending O after saying a certain amount, and the feminine ending changes from A to Y. Ta niva. 20 deka nivy. It's the 38th episode of this podcast. Can you believe it? I am so thrilled because you have got a real chance to improve your Czech significantly over the past few weeks. So definitely take advantage, print the handouts, go to my website, czech-me.com, and make the best out of it. This is why I am doing that, why I am creating this podcast. I really, really want to help you. I have 2 questions for you, so listen carefully. If you don't understand the meaning, you can go to my website. All the expressions are translated in the article for this particular episode. Jaký je tvůj oblíbený sýr a kolik sýru si obvykle kupuješ? Jaký je tvůj oblíbený sýr a kolik sýru si obvykle kupuješ? Fantastic! It's awesome because now you know how to say the amounts plus your favorite cheese at the counter and with confidence. And that's what matters. So great job. Pat yourself on the shoulder. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's episode. See you then. Ahoy!